I'm in the shop. I was looking at this, going over the machines, getting ready for next week. So the Skag mower, I looked under the deck and boy, I've never seen that much stuff stuck to a deck. So I'm gonna let the machine down. I'm not gonna bend down there and let y'all see it. I'm gonna let the machine down from the Bobcat and back the machine up, and y'all will see what I'm talking about. Bobcat's pretty handy for stuff like this. That's a lot of debris right there, man. A lot. Hey y'all, good morning, good morning. What is it, Tuesday morning? Yeah, man. We are, Zach's early this morning. It's 5 minutes till 8, and Zach just got here, and he's pulling off right now. Sweet. Everything's ready to go though. I got everything ready for him, so all he had to do was just get in the truck and go. Appreciate the comments on the video yesterday. You know, that's really all we had going on, man. Not a lot, man. I've had a couple of you guys ask me about the extreme baffle, you know, for the Skag. There's one on my Skag. I'll be honest, man. I think I got it from the dealer though. I can't remember, man. Because when I bought the Skag, I had them, you know, put the TWEEL tires on there, and I think that I had them put the baffle on there too. I can't remember, man. And that's the only mower that I got that's not an EXMARK. So I've always bought the turbo baffles for the EXMARK mowers, and I think that the baffle for the EXMARK is the same one that'll go on a Toro. If you have a Toro, a commercial Toro with the same deck, it's the same thing. So yeah, you had to call them and ask them, man. I don't really know. I'm pleasantly surprised that I got to work on time. That's great, man. You know, that's really all I really want. You know, come to work, do like you say, and yeah. He's gone. He's already gone, and it's 7:58. So now Francisco will be here at 8. He ain't never been late, and he really ain't got no reason to be late. He just lives up around the corner. So I got to get this stupid tire. I got a tire that keeps going down on me on the trailer, man. It's got a freaking it's got something in it, I guess. It's always something. It's like every year I end up getting a nail on one of these tires, and it, you know, just enough to irritate the hell out of me. About every 3 or 4 days I gotta put air in it. Well, Ray, just get a new tire. Well, I ain't had time. You know, you gotta take the tire off. You gotta, I just keep putting air in it. I hate changing tires and shit when I ain't got to, man. And since this is double axle trailer, you know, you can, you know, yeah. And day 8 without coffee, and feeling a lot better now. It's getting better and better and better each day, I guess. Okay. All right, y'all. There's Francisco. I had to kick this up later. Okay, y'all. We just got done with the first one, $60, and we were not. I mean, we're talking about 10 minutes, y'all. Man, I wish I had about 100 of them like this. Boy, it'd be so sweet. You can make so much money out here, man. And I've been doing this one a long time, and I'm still not gotten everything in order like I want it. It takes a minute to get everybody on the same schedule and to get the guy that I want. And I got to kind of do the rounds and go make sure I do all of them to make sure that everything's getting done like it's supposed to. I'll kick back. Oh my God, y'all, the weather, man, is just freaking awesome, man. I love this weather, dude. It's like a sweet spot. So I want to give a big shout out to Matt MG, man. Congratulations on pulling the trigger on that 921. You're gonna like that mower, dude, for real. It's a good mower, man. I mean, it's the best mower I've ever had. And like I said, but I'm biased, man. I don't know how many EXMARKs you've had, or you've ever had one, but dude, you're gonna like it, man. And I know that everybody likes to stand on mowers, but hell to the no, man. Man, I could work out in this all freaking day and I'd be good. It's just beautiful out, man. It's 55 degrees. I mean, dude, it's sweet. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all, we're moving right along, man. We got, what we got? We got two more. Let me see where Zach is. You know, we're still early in the season, man. We haven't really got everybody hardcore on board, and I got to be able to level things out. Like next week we're loaded with work, right? And this week is a light week. So over the next 3 or 4 weeks, what I'll do is I will transition some of the ones from this week to next week, or I mean, I'll transition some of the ones from next week to this week and try to get it a little more leveled out, because we got a lot of properties that we do next week, and in this week we don't have a lot. Well, I mean, yeah, there's enough to do, you know, $600, $700 a day, but we need to, but next week's schedule, there's, you know, some at $1,000 a day, and in order to be more efficient, I want to try to and generate and keep the workflow going and be able to plan better. I want to, for outside work, we got a lot of outside jobs too that are outside of the lawn, and we need to go on and do them before it gets too hot. So I want to move some of the ones from next week to this week, but I don't want to lose my efficiency, and may even take some from this week and move to next week, and just kind of, I just need to sit down with the schedule and look at everything. And I've been trying to do that, but I haven't hardly had a lot of time. And then, you know, I mean, it's spring, so there's a lot going on besides work. So that's what we're trying to do. We're gonna get it a little more level out to where I can, you know, guarantee these guys work. Okay, y'all, that's a wrap, man. It's 1 o'clock. Yeah. We're almost too efficient, but that's okay. I got some other stuff I can do to set up for other jobs that we got coming down the pipe. So that's what I'm gonna do. Francisco's doing great, man. I'm so grateful to have him out here, and he's in for the summer. So I hope everything is. And I'm trying to keep work coming in for him. I got to, man. So what I'm basically going to do, y'all, is, since I know this week is a light week, like I was telling y'all earlier, what I'm going to do is we're going to go on and let Zach spend the last day or two of this week doing the mulch. Since this week's so light and next week's so heavy, we're going to try to, I'm going to run out of work this week. I mean, I'm just going to be honest. We're going to run out of yards to do. You know, yeah. And that's not good, you know. I'm just not used to having guys out here that are, and we're being so efficient. You know, I'm gonna have to get it all figured out, man, so we can stay busy enough, man. And it's really, it can work to my benefit too, if I you know, plan things right. It's got to work to my benefit. You know, not, I don't know, man. I just never, you know, like I told y'all the other day, I gotta shift some of that work to this week, man, because this week's a little bit skimpy compared to last week. We need to balance it out, then we can add to it. I know I could get more work, but it's really going to free my time up to where, like this week, it's going to free my time up so I can deal with the floor in the shop. And then next week's going to be a full hardcore week, and then the week after that will be back to this light week. So we're going to have to shift some of these yards around. That's what I do anyway. I don't know if that's right or wrong, but we'll shift some of these yards around to where we can be more efficient. And then that's going to give me a day, at least one day per week, y'all, to be able to do other stuff. Yep. And that's the way it, you know, like bobcat work, sod jobs, mulch jobs, and all that. See, over the years, I've never really been able to keep up with the lawns hardly. You know, I've been able to keep up with them, but I haven't been able to keep up with them enough to where I can do other lucrative work to kind of fill in. We just covered up with lawns, and that was just the way it was. And it was like, man, you know, I never could take on anything else because I didn't have time. But this year it seems like I'm gonna have time. Having the third guy out here, and then me feeling like we got mojo going out here, I'll get more work. I can get more work. Y'all ain't never really even seen me really market or nothing. I really don't never have to. Hell, I barely can keep up with the freaking yards I got now. So that's the way it is, man. The beginning of the season. It doesn't feel like it's the beginning of the season though, because we've been so busy, but it is. Zach killing it too, man. You know, when he's here, he showed up this morning. He was early this morning, so that's a pleasant surprise. It's a good deal. I'm glad. The guys ain't got to come early. I just don't want to come late. You know? But really what I need to do, I think, is I need to get these HOAs that I got down here they take a pretty good bit of time. I need to get them on this week and not next week. And those are the ones that you can move around pretty easy because, well, there's not really a set day to go do them. Not by the customer. I was just texting with my buddy Matt MG, man. He's getting a new mower, and he's getting the 921 like I was telling y'all earlier. But there's a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of things you can do in the back, right? In the back, you know, on the back side of your business, scheduling wise, to really pay big dividends time wise and everything. I know that we're going to be efficient because this is how we roll, but my biggest thing is keeping enough work to keep two guys. That's a challenge sometimes when you're trying, when you're a small time guy like me, and you're trying to be efficient, and you're trying not to do a lot of labor work, you know. So not having reliable help over the years has really hindered the business, because what it's done, it's made me weary of taking on new customers. It's made me weary of taking on jobs, you know. It just has. He was asking me about the TWEEL tires. Mad MG was. And y'all know how I feel about them. I love TWEEL tires. I wish I could buy them for trailer, truck, and everywhere else. I have enough work, y'all. That's the dilemma here. Because I'm gonna keep Francisco on no matter what. I committed to him for the whole summer. So I'm gonna do what I say. And you know, and I'm gonna try to keep Zach on the whole summer too. Well, I know I can keep them both on. It's just according to how many days they want to work. You know, I mean, I'm open to, you know, maybe having 4-day work weeks on the lawn care stuff, and then on that 5th day, having been a rain day or a bobcat or something day, where I can make even more. I've been talking to Matt MG, and we got the Ray approved TWEEL tires. He said he's gonna pull the trigger on them because I'm recommending them. So I hope he likes them as much as I do. I just think they make a lawnmower, you know, a commercial lawnmower, damn near indestructible is what I think. And so the GMG is, yeah, well, he's coming up. You know, he's coming up hard, man, and he's at that age where it's like, that's when I was so gung-ho when I was Matt MG's age, but I wasn't as far along as he is. I really wasn't. He's a lot further along at his age than I was, and you know, equipment wise and just overall knowledge wise. I kind of got thrusted into this, and I was just feeling my way around, you know, when I started. But he's a lot further along than I am at my age, a lot further. He's years ahead of where I was at his age. So by the time he's, and you got to look at it like that, by the time he's my age now, shoot, he'll be balling hardcore. Just puts you in a better scenario with, you know, having knowledge at the younger age than me. Everything that I've learned out here, I've learned, you know, through, you know, just feeling my way around, man, because there wasn't no YouTube or nothing. But you guys out there now that are starting out, and y'all see videos of, you know, me and some of the other guys, not that we're, you know, anybody special or anything, but we can kind of guide you guys a little bit on what to dodge, what equipment that has worked for me, and that kind of thing. Not that you know, not that my opinion means anything, but it's based on my experience. So, you know, you take it for what it's worth. But when I was in my 30s and I started, I didn't know what I was doing at all. All I was doing was trying to survive and not lose my house. You know, it wasn't a voluntary thing that I started this business. I was forced to. Of course, you know, looking back, I wouldn't have it any other way, but I've gained a lot of knowledge throughout the years that I try to share in a lot of these videos without saying this is knowledge for you. I just try to, you know, be honest in the videos and try to speak from my experiences in the videos. So, you know, and that's, you know, that's really what it's all about to me. I'm just trying to show you guys some of my experiences, and MG is one of the ones that could really benefit from it, because he's just like I was, just like him when I was his age. I just wasn't as far along. So yeah, there's Zach just pulled up. I mean, everybody had a good day, man. you know. I know at some point, y'all, I don't mean to jump off subject. That goes down there. I don't mean to jump off subject, but I'm gonna have to. I'm probably going to buy another truck to replace that truck. That's going to be a nice little expense, you know. So, but big shout out to MG over there, Matt MG, man. I think he's more on Instagram than YouTube, but he does have a YouTube channel too. Anyway, this is Ray, and it's Sammy time. I'll kick back.